Hello and welcome to a Let's Play in Crusader Kings 2 Game of Thrones. As always, this is Dentius. So Robert Baratheon is still sitting around with half a leg on the Iron Throne. His daughter Maya is my bastard son's wife. My rival, who's this ass, weak, hope you die soon. And then there's my beloved wife with the 1,000-yard stare, who I hope will present a nice little Targaryen Stark offspring that I can, if I don't put her on the throne, then try to put him on the throne. 8. Ha! Right, anyway. Let us continue. Oh, okay. The guests have finally arrived, all is ready, the servants have worked day and night to prepare and decorate the dance hall. Lady Paramount Melinda's gown is splendid and the castles never look lovelier. Welcome to the wedding, apparently. Oh yeah, I'm getting married. Here I stand before the old gods to take up a holy vow of marriage with Melinda Targaryen. The great lords and ladies of the north look on as I drape the arms of House Stark around my bride to finally seal our marriage. And now for the feast. Wow. How slow it's going. It can't just be because, private servants to keep their mouths shut. The feast is winding down and now only the bedding remains. Eddard and Melinda are stripped of all garments by the revellers, who make many a bawdy joke along the way. They are then finally bundled into their bedchamber where they are left alone. Now let's remember, I'm a drunkard, deceitful. Oh, I'm no longer cruel. It's been swapped with kind. Anyway, fine tradition. The morning after the wedding feast has come and all the lords and ladies are finally making their way home. All agree it was a fine celebration and many predict that the newlyweds shall be most content. I had great fun and so did everybody else. Oh, I'm Warden of the North, apparently. Ass. Make my sister die. Let's watch this war happen. Because I don't have ships and everything seems to be happening abroad. I win. Well, the king wins. And I rule the north. Let's have a look at the rest of the world. Well, these lands are relatively stable and unchanged. It's the Dothraki that... Whoa! Look at the... Khal Zolo, the Cruel of Mehezenit Khalasar. Look at you. You've ruled much and seen deep. Garth, Varos, Summer... Are the Summer Islands normally ruled by a king at this point? History. Yes, okay, never mind. I suppose I only ever usually play the Summer Islanders in the very first game. Yiti, Asai. Obviously, this is winding down this particular one. I'm going to try and put her on the throne, and when I fail, sorry, when whatever happens, happens. I want to play maybe Yiti, Asai. Maybe neither, and maybe we try to become king beyond the wall and defeat the Night's Watch, take the wall and the gift and the new gift, and then spread downwards into the realms of men. Ah ha 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 ha. Let's continue. Do I have allies? I don't think I have allies to do what is required. I have him, and they're not going to join me in any war. A faction, no one's willing to join. I have 40,000 men under arms. Crown loyalists, 71%. Lyanna the Young, and the Rivellins. I have not made allies since this version of Eddard Stark is not made many allies along the way. I don't actually think I'm going to be in a position to... Yeah, I'm really going to do that with 25% war score potential. Maybe if there's another war going on, I'll do charitable. That works out. I'm a nicer person now. People like me better. See? I need like another civil war. I need Robert to die. That's what I need to do. I need you to die. No, I can't. I could investigate your legitimacy, except no one will help me. Oh yeah, I forgot the Islands are just... Oh great, now I'm infirm. Okay. Things might be going downhill fast for Lord Paramount Eddard the Imperious. This might be a destiny best suited to Lord Rob of the North. Oops. Who's got terrible set of stats. Average across the board. Oh dear. If I was to... I've got even less soldiers than I did. A lot of people are loyal to me though. There's still much good we can do. Yes. So the imp, if I recall correctly, does... What? House Tully is in charge of the Westerlands and the Riverlands. Because you are, of course, you take on the imp. You are the daughter... You're the son... The son of Cersei Lannister. Of course you'd seek to... Oh god, how he died. After a period of illness. Apparently she didn't inherit, really. Agnatic, cognatic primogeniture. Let's have a look. History. Was that the war we saw over there? It was. So now House Tully rules Casterly Rock. Okay, Cersei's son. The Joffrey of this timeline, except I don't think he's quite as psychotic. So he's weak. He's only a squire. He's content. He's an honourable. He's not bad, really. You get prone to bits of fighting, and then there's his wife, who's honourable, just, chaste, kind, humble, and a poor fighter. Chance to prove my worth, whatever it is. Okay. Okay. And you've switched your capital to Casterly Rock. I wonder how many Lannisters there are alive. Or not. What am I doing? That one. There are 26 living Lannisters. How many Starks? 9. Baratheons must have quite a brood. I mean, yeah. 11. Renly's 3. Stannis has an adult son, the one he always wanted. He's not too bad, actually. I mean, yeah, he's ruthless, craven, greedy, and shy all at the same time while being rude. I was mainly paying attention to his stats when I made those statements. Lack of funds and a loan taken. Stannis just doesn't catch a break, does he? Oh, he's a widower and celibate now. Whereas Renly, who's 30, and Marjorie's married him. Sorry, I'm really not really playing as the South Star. Basically, since I've suddenly had that whole incident where I'm now infirm, and there's absolutely no way people are going to join me now, as that drops my diplomacy by 3, not to mention everything else. Hey, my granddaughter. I will groom you for court, considering you are the only child of these two so far. Have another one. Why don't you take after your mother? Oh, my wife's pregnant at least. Maybe I'll get an actual son, as opposed to this disappointment that is 15 gold, 25 prestige. Thank you. The disappointment that is Rob. I won't be able to make you heir, but maybe you can supplant me. Betrothed, marry. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. You're betrothed to him. It's time to break betrothal, don't you? All my plans are gone. we go. Right. That suddenly occurred to me. Yes, Stefan, Prince of the Iron Throne. Yeah, okay, we'll do it that way. Suddenly I'm extreme liege loyalist. Yes, we will of course support the Iron Throne wholeheartedly. Long live House Baratheon. Okay, so it won't be one of my members of my house on the Iron Throne, but my grandson. Yeah. A group led by Bath have arrived at your court and demanded an audience. They claim that they believe Rob is not your son at all, but the child of an illicit affair between Caitlin and another man. They demand that you denounce him and disinherit him immediately. Well, let's think. I know that he's not mine. I know he is in fact the illegitimate child because I just had to know of another person. And him, and my wife. And my wife died of poor health, and the other one may have died of a knife to the throat. Who are you? You're dead. What do I care what you think? Yeah, he's happy. Bath? You're my master of whisperers. What are you doing? You're in favour of my actual bastard daughter. Yes, well, I'm not actually going to cut there. There you go. Personal interaction as well. I want you to have some gold and be liking for me. I'm not the love. I'm not the look. What? I have a son, Celador, who's an imbecile. Good thing I didn't disinherit him. Oh my god. Why do I have imbecile characters all the time? Yeah, Celador Stark. There we go. Hey, it's Darlissa Stark. Educate her by me. Yeah, because I can only end well. You see, granddaughter, I am in fact a fool. I am entirely loyal and unendingly loyal to House Baratheon. What with them ruling 3 different places. Which is that one, or was it that one? Oh no, it's that one, isn't it? You're the Iron Island King fellow, aren't you? Yes. So yes, you own the Iron Island. House Baratheon rules the Crownlands, the Stormlands, and the Iron Islands. And this House Tully rules the Riverlands. God, everyone's done a lot better in this than me. I mean, there's 2 major blocks, and he leads the Loyalist faction to the King. So there's like the only people I could possibly try have any remote chance of gaining support from would have been, well, Paramount Willis the Reach, who doesn't like me, and her, who doesn't really like me much either. I mean, there's such a power block. It's about stable. Go over again. There's him, then there's his younger brother, and then there's his youngest brother, and then there is the leader of the Crown faction. Then there is for Lannister lands, and then the Tully lands are also owned by the leader of the main faction, and he's married to her. Total dominion. You can go and become a woman of honour. Designate this character as your heir. Why can't I? Heir designation must obey the succession. What? Agnatic, cognatic, primogenitor. Everyone likes me enough. Large. Everyone accept and obey that. By order of me. What do you think I gather now? Oh, look at that. 40,000 still. Maybe it's got a tick or something. Ooh, Tithe in Winterfell. Lovely, 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 lovely. I see why you're telling them. I will travel to this feast and hopefully not get my head chopped off. What's it? What is it with grayscale affecting my heirs? One's got grayscale and the other's an idiot. Anyway. Yeah. Doesn't really matter. Like I'm gonna... This power block, I can't beat that under. I mean, I suppose I could try mass assassinations and murders and killings, but I'm a kind guy and I'm Eddard Stark. I mean, I've kind of played him differently, but I'm Eddard Stark. I'm Eddard Stark. I can't just go around assassinating people. I mean, yes, I'm a drunkard and I'm infirm and my hand is weaker. I'm not as good at fighting as I once was. But, and I'm authoritative and proud and deceitful and a whole bunch of stuff. But I'm Eddard Stark. I'm Sean Bean. Yes, I've lived far longer in this version of reality than I did in the other one, in the main story. But you know what? I think that Eddard Stark is a happier man. Okay. Lovely. I'm glad of that. Yeah, I think he was a happier man under in the other dimension. Yes, his life was a lot shorter. But he had a full set of children who were his. That's the important thing, and a whole bunch of things. He was a happier man. Things have gone. This is, in many ways, even though Robert Baratheon sits on his throne still, it's almost worse because he's rotting still. But this time, I mean, Stefan might be the savior, the one who will protect and serve the realms of men, and he might be a better king than his father. And Robb Stark's died of grayscale. I have an imbecile for an heir. I might be unhappy about what just happened then. Oh great, he's still... Oh, she-having bastards. Okay, I'm just going to assume... Okay, this essentially... The story of my version of Eddard Stark ends here. I'll save it in case I want to pick it up again in the future, but... This Eddard Stark ends here. He's a sadder man, a less happy man, a substantially less honourable man. His wife bore him no children in his life. Catelyn Stark, Catelyn Stark, nee Tully, sorry, bore him no children, bore him a bastard who's died of grayscale, and now I have as an heir a 2-year-old imbecile. Or is he just slow? He's slow, because that makes it better. So yeah, next episode will feature something else, and I might investigate this and becoming King Beyond the Wall. Thank you for watching. My name's been Densius. Ciao for now.